Yeah, before we dive into our main topics, let me give you an overview of today's agenda. We will start introducing what is Field Service Lightning, and we will discuss about why CPFSL is crucial for businesses and various benefits of offers such as enhancing customer satisfaction, optimizing resource allocation, and providing real-time visibility into options. And next, we will provide an overview on main features and the key components of FSL. And next, we will look at the high-level process of FSL. Next, how to set up Field Service Lightning in our developer arc and sandbox production like that. And I will show the demo how to set up it. And next, we will explore the data model of Field Service Lightning. And next, we will dive into concept of service resources, which includes people and equipment used in field service work. And next, we will explain about how to set up, how define about assigning skills to service resources to ensure right person with the right skills. And next, we will discuss about how to set up operating hours to different service territories, how to set up these service territories, and what is a service territories those at all. And next is we will talk about defining shifts of your service resources to ensure they are available at the right times for the service territory. And next thing is Q&A. And in Q&A, don't hesitate to ask questions. We can try to answer about it. That's all about today's agenda. Let's move on to main topics. In what is Field Service Lightning? Anyone have any idea about it? Yeah, let me explain. And Salesforce Field Service Lightning is a comprehensive solution for managing a company mobile force. It integrates with Salesforce to provide unified platform for scheduling, dispatching, and tracking field service operations. And the FSL helps business deliver faster and more efficient on-site service by connecting their field service team with the right tools and information. And let me explain one example. Imagine we are running a company that installs and maintains the solar system. In that company, we can managing our field service operations can be quite challenging, right? This is where Salesforce Field Service Lightning comes in. In the Salesforce Field Service Lightning is a single platform where we can handle everything from scheduling to dispatching and tracking your technicians. This is the main overview of the Field Service Lightning. Let's move on to next slide. Yeah. Next is benefits of FSL and FSL for businesses, and enhance customer satisfaction by ensuring timely and effective service delivery. And next one is optimize resource allocation and reduce operational cost, and provide real-time visibility into field operations, enable better decision making. And this one we can say we can get on service request for solar system installation. With the FSL, we can automatically assign the nearest technician with the right skill to the job. What it helps means the technician get all job details and customer information and any necessary inventory updates on their mobile app. This means they can work efficiently and update job status in the real time. So we can see the real time visibility. And this is not only make your operations smoother, but it also ensures your customer to get faster and better service. This is what FSL benefits. And also by optimizing the resource allocation and reducing operational cost, FSL helps our company run more effectively, keep both our team and customers happy. These are all the benefits of FSL businesses. And let's move on. The next one we can see about product overview and the key components about it. And first thing in the Salesforce platform, just we can enable that Field Service Lightning. I can show this demo in the next further slides. Just here I can just give an overview. In the Salesforce platform, we have a standard object and application functionality. This means get all basic tools that we need to manage our field service operations. And next one is work order. In the work order, we can create and manage our work that customer requested. And next is product and assets. And the products and assets, that is keeping our product that what product the customers have an asset, then what service we need to make the customers. So next one is service contract and tentativeness. This one is manage our service contract with our customers. And the service appointment is schedule and track the appointments of our technicians, field technicians. And next one is service territory, resource operating hours. And service territory means it is a geographical view that means that area like Chennai, Coimbatore, like that we are storing, that is a service territory. And resources, that is a technician. And operating hours means that the service territory, how many hours we are operating. So those details we are storing there. We can see a more detail in the further slides. And next is managed package. Now we can install the field service lightning managed package in our org. So in the managed package, we can have a scheduling and optimizing that some components are already there. And in that scheduling and optimizing tool is schedule the right technician or the right job at the right time. And dispatcher control, we can see an overview of the dispatcher, that technician detail and what are the service appointment they have. This is dispatcher can view the dashboard overview of our technicians. That is dispatcher console. And field FSL admin app and settings means we can in this app we can set up the service territories, operating hours, that admin setups, and scheduling actions that means customize our options as per our business needs. And object model we can see in the further slide. And next one is field service lightning mobile app. And in the mobile app, the technician used to track their track their work, and they can visit the customer, so they can easily to view the information in the mobile app. And next we can see about the field service high level process. Just I can explain about it. And first one, when customer has an issue, they can contact our customer support, right? So anyone get any idea about it, that customer agent, dispatcher, and mobile employee. First, when a customer have any issue, they can contact a support, right? So that the contact person is a call center agent. They can have any issues and they can have any work, like already I discussed, we can assume we are running a solar system installation, right? So the customer calling, I need some solar installation at my home or at my commercial area, and those customers, they can call our call center agent. So this call center agent, they can have the customer issues or the customer work in the stored in the work order object, and they can book an appointment for the customer. And the next, the dispatcher can view that work, and they can assign and manage that jobs to technician. That they can see what skills needed for that work, and what skills we have. The technician have, then technician is suitable for that job. Those kind of things dispatcher can decide and assign the this works and appointment to that technician. And the mobile employee is nothing but that is a technician only, and they can receive the work from the dispatcher, and they can manage and progress that work, and they can perform the work and report the completion, all those things in the mobile app only. So that is a technician part. Next we can see how to set up the field service. And first we need to enable the field service settings in the setup. Let me show that. This is I already set it up. And there is two ways we can set up that org. One thing, we can get the demo org from the partner community. If you have partner community access, we can go to that partner learning camp. In the partner learning camp, we have an option in the demo org. Here we can create a demo org for FSL, and we can use it. And the other way, we can enable the FSL in our developer org. Let me show it in using fresh org. This is the fresh org, and we need to click the setup. Here you can type field service. Here we have the option called field service lightning, and we should enable this option. Once it is enabled, and our what are the objects coming to our org, like work order, service appointments, those are objects. Here we can see the more options called enable notifications for user, And here we have auto created service assignment, which due date we can able to set. There is more option as per our business needs. We can set up this, and this is the first step to enable the field service settings. And the next one is we need to install the field service managed package that provided from Salesforce. I can show a demo for it. This is that link. Once we click to that link, there is two options called installed in production, installed in sandbox. If you have any developer org, we should go with install in production. This is the managed package we can install in our org. And in the admin, we can see to set up that service territories, and we can give access to the users. So those parts we can do it in field service admin app. In the field service settings app, we can have option called permission set, and here there is so many options here called dispatcher and service resource access permissions and service agent. This permission we can give as per our need, and who are all we can assign to dispatcher. We need to give the dispatcher permission set license to that user, and whatever user we need to assign for service resource, and we should give the service resource permission set license to them. And like that, we need to give the license as per our need. Here we need to enable the permission set, and wait, let me check once it is installed. Yeah, initially it shows like some button to enable this permission set. And once we click the permission set, we will create in our installed org. So next, there are so many permission sets are there as per our business need. We can give the permissions to that user. Yeah, this is like the button will show all the permission set. Once we click this permission set, will add it to our org. Yeah, and we can see that.
I do have a question, Pradeep. Can I?
Yeah, sure.
So the permission sets which you are assigning right now, so it's based on the profile or else based on the managed package. For example, currently we assign for the one user and install for the managed package and provide the permission sets, right? So if you
Yeah.
want to be assign the same permissions to the another user which doesn't install for the managed package field services, so whether how they will access. So do we
Oh,
require?
we should assign the license as well for that user. We have a license called this admin license, agent license, and dispatcher license. So we should assign the license as well to that user, and also they should have access to that managed package.
Oh, okay, okay. So it means like normally we cannot make hands-on with this without having license for the field service.
Yeah, correct, exactly.
Okay, it is paid one.
Yeah, yes. Each license, each paid per dispatcher and the technician, agent. Each license we should buy the license.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, and here are the permission set. Once we update the permission set here, then those permission set will added here. And whatever, let me show that sample users. Yeah, these are all the field service users that already have in this demo, and we can open some more. Before we are assigning the permission set, and we should assign the permission set license. And in this user, they have assigned the permission license called dispatcher mobile. This service mobile means this permission set license we should assign to our technicians. So this is the means this field service mobile. And for our scheduling standard, these are all the license we should assign. And once assigned, we should assign that the permission sets. And instead of that, there is a permission set group called field service all permissions. In that permission set groups, we have all the permission set. Those are related to that field service in Salesforce. Yeah, like that. In that permission set group, they have added the field service admin license, admin permissions, and dispatcher license permissions. Those permission set is assigned to this, added to this permission set group, and after that, this permission set group we can assign to the user who are all want this access these features called dispatcher, agent, technician. So here we can click manage assignments. Yeah, these are all the user have these permissions. So if we need to add, then we can click add assignment, and then we can add users whoever we need to give access to them. And here these users have an access to the dispatcher and the mobile apps, all the thing. If we need to give specific license call, like only we need to give this user to dispatcher license only, means we should assign the permission set license here, and after that we should add the permission sets like this. Here, instead of this field service all permissions, we should assign the separate permissions from here. Yeah, if we need to assign dispatcher license, we should add this dispatcher license and dispatcher permissions, these two permissions to this user. And if we need to assign the mobile license, and here there is permission set called field service mobile license. And next, admin license and agent license, whatever license we need to assign those specific user, we can assign these two only for that user. This is specifically if one user have a multiple work or like multiple role called agent, dispatch, and technician, and we can assign like this. We can assign permissions license called dispatcher, mobile, all those things, and here we can assign the permission set group that have all the permissions. So this is the overall answers in the managed package. And any questions in this?
No, Pradeep.
Yeah, hi.
I have one question. Maybe we have the field service, mobile user, and dispatcher and admin, right? Is there a same?
Yeah.
Maybe maybe how the costing will work.
Yeah, based on the license, each license, the costing will for technicians have a separate cost, and
Correct. Yeah. Which one is maybe lowest one? Which one is highest one? Maybe dispatcher. I think dispatcher and admin we can have a minimal license. Then mobile user we must have numbers high.
Exactly.
We have
dispatcher have only some, we can assume some medium based company, they can have only around 10 to 15 like that, but each dispatcher have multiple technicians, that is a mobile users, they can have around 150 maybe. So like that, the bulk licenses have for mobile thing.
Okay, so maybe can we consider kind of 50 mobile users for maybe have one dispatcher, something like that? Is there any limitation on this? Maybe to manage mobile users while dispatching.
Yeah, if we give only one dispatcher license, they should handle over all the 50 technicians. That is very complicated, right? Only one dispatcher can't able to.
Maybe just want to understand. One dispatcher can handle 50 mobile users, or 25 mobile users can handle one dispatcher. So maybe just for planning, maybe budgeting. So that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I a question on the budget. So we can give an overview of the costing in separate. Okay. Tomorrow we can discuss.
Sure.
Yeah.
Pradeep, this is Naveen. So I have one more question for you.
Yeah. Hi, Naveen.
Yeah. So Pradeep, so you're saying like there is an agent as well as a dispatcher. So how can we, differentiate between this agent and dispatcher? Like once an issue comes, so agent will be picking up and will be forwarding it to dispatcher. Like how we'll be getting this, Pradeep?
Yeah. First of all, the agent is an initial communication between the customers. Customers call to agent, or agent contact to customer. Then agent understand the customer issues and get the information from them and put it as a work. And also they can book an appointment with the customer. That is the work of the agent. And dispatcher is they can see whatever skills required for that work, and they can assign to the technician is the with the right skills. Okay, this is the right
Okay.
person to do this work, and this is the right person to fix these issues. So like that, they
Okay.
can decide and they can assign that work from got from the agent to the technician. So this is the.
Okay.
Did you get my point?
Okay. So agent is the one who will be, contacting the customer. He is the one who will be creating the work order.
Yeah, correct, exactly.
Okay. So the access which admin have will definitely that should also have with the dispatcher also, right?
Yeah,
So you should view the work order, all these things, right? Both agent as well as the dispatcher can view all this.
yeah, yes,
But only the dispatcher has the permission to assign it to different resources, service resources, right?
yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions? Okay.
So what's the like object access will get based on that permission sets, right? Where we have
Yeah,
different licenses. So which object, which like for example agent, right? So what the object access he will get and what is the dispatcher and what the accesses he will get. So also like based on it, right?
yeah, yes. Agent, if whatever object we need the agent called means they should create a work order. So they need a work order create and update permissions, and the agents only booking the appointment, right? So they should have create the appointment and update the appointment. So those objects also they need should have. So dispatcher has multiple objects called skills and the resources. So all the resources means technicians. So those object permissions they have needed. So it seems like that only. And technician have multiple called works that information, and also they should put the status of the work, right? And also we have a time sheet. Like that also have object for technicians, so they can have different object permissions, and commonly they can have a what that is connected to the tables. So we can discuss further more about further slides, the object model, and each how can create work order, how we can assign the resources, and how we can book the appointment. Those things we can see the further slides.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Thanks, Pradeep. Maybe we'll have a break at 11:15 so that we'll afterwards meet again.
Yeah, sure.
12:30.
Yeah,
We can continue.
yeah, okay.
Hello, Praveen.
Yeah, hi.
Just I have one question. Like having the dispatcher access to the mobile work, does it make any sense? Like,
I didn't get it. Can you repeat it? Repeat it once.
so I'm asking, like, mobile worker is having the access of dispatcher console or dispatcher license, so it's not required, correct?
Yeah, it's not required. Sometimes a dispatcher also have and field work. So sometimes they needed mobile apps, right? But dispatcher control access only in desktop users. So they
Yeah.
can
So
able to access dispatcher control in desktop only. For mobile, they can see the work orders, that work items, those things.
yeah. So giving the dispatcher license or dispatcher console access to the mobile worker, it means that they can also create the work order, and it don't make any sense.
No,
Correct.
no, no, no. The dispatch license we can't able to assign the mobile user. What here they are adding means they are assigning the mobile license to the dispatcher. This user have a dispatcher license and a mobile license as well. This is something demo only.
Oh,
If we a dispatcher have have also a field work and they need a mobile permissions, right?
okay. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi Pradeep.
Yeah, hi.
Pradeep, I used that install and manage package URL. So when I use this URL, it is giving the three links, like it's showing like field service manage package, other packages called appointment assistant, and field service starter kit pack. So which one is we need to use, and what are the rest of the things will be where we can use the
For,
rest of the.
Yeah, that is, we can discuss the further slides maybe tomorrow. For now, we can discuss about the field service managed package only. I can explore and I will tell this point about tomorrow session.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And next we can see about the data model, how the data model in the field service lightning Salesforce. Yeah, this is the data model, and I will explain it one by one. And these are all the Salesforce standard object, and this blue highlighted one, this is the main service objects. Service means this object only have the work items, so that is the main service object. So the cases are already we know the customer issues or request we are storing in the case object, right? So that is we have used for case and account. Here we are adding a customer and a business details here. And our entitlement is represent the customer agreements that things we are storing the entitlement, and the contact is we already know that contact person who under that accounts. And this asset that is represent the product owned by customer. The customer have what product they have owned. Already we discussed. We can assume we are running the solar panel system, right? And the customer already have some solar panel like 1 kilowatts, something big around. So that customer having some issues on the solar panel, so they can raise a case and they can call an agent. I have an issue with my solar panel, like that. So that product is we have called as asset. They already have this asset. So for that asset only we are doing a work. So those information we are storing the asset object. Asset. And next the product. Product is represent that the products available for sale. Sale means if we can go with a different example. Called some customer have an issue with an AC. So AC have some multiple problems, compressor or filter, those problems, right? So the filter, the compressor, they are totally damaged. They can sell that product. Okay, this is damaged, so I can fit that new filter or new compressor to that AC. So those products as well we are stored in the product object. So price book, that already we know that already we know that product prices using different regions, also speak different categories. So this we can store those prices in the price book, and also we have a price book entry. Price book is one common object. Those can connect with the product. So the extension object called that price book entry. So here we can store the relationship of price book and product. So these are the object model, standard object model here. And next one is work order. Work order already we discussed. In the work order we are storing the work or issues what we are getting from the customer. So the field service agent is building that issues or work order and what issues the customer have. Those whatever necessary information we need to get from customer, those all information they are filling in the work order object. So in that work order object we have asset. So we need to get more details from customer, right? What product you have, what asset already you have, what issues you are facing. So that is those information the agent will get from the customer, and they can sign with the work type. Work type means what type of work. This is a bug fixing, or this is new installation. So those categories we are storing the work type. So next one is work order line item. The line item is if one customer have some multiple issues with some different asset. So those information we are storing the work order line item under that work order. Yeah, next is work type. Already I said the work type we are storing the what type of work. This is installation or issue fixing. Those information we are storing in work date. This is related to that work order. In the work order, we need to store that work date. Right? So this is the parent of the work order and our work order line item. And next one is skill requirement. And skill requirement means what skill it is required for that work. It means some people have knowledge only installing the solar system, right? And some other persons only have knowledge about where that panel was damaged or what is the issue with the panel, those things. And some people have how to repair it. So different skills are there. So and they can decide what skills it is necessary to work on this work. Those is whatever skills requirement we are storing here, and this work have needed these skills. So the junction object called skill requirements. And this is we have a parent object called skill. That skill is connected to resource skill and as well as work skill. Okay, this is the skill requirement, and in these skills we are storing what skills the resource have. We can go with some different example. We can if already we know we have so many code languages in Salesforce called Apex, Visual Force Page, and LWC or a common those skills. And admin side we can have flow process builder, and those are all the skills. And also if we are going with the cloud based means they can have a skill with the sales cloud, service cloud, marketing cloud. Those are all the skills, right? And if customers requested one work, this is some basic example. Our Salesforce people easy to understand. That's why I'm telling this example. And in the work order, some customer requested I need to set up a new marketing cloud in our platform. Okay, and what skill they are needed? What skill they are needed? They need a marketing cloud skill, right? So they simply create a skill requirement, and that is related to the marketing cloud skill. So on the dispatcher can see, dispatcher means in our role, technical lead or the consultant decide that. Mostly technical lead decide our team member who have that skill, and this work assigned to that skill, that person. Or else if team based means consultant or architect to decide which team have knowledge on marketing cloud, then assign to that team. So right, so those skill storage, skill and skill requirement stored in these objects. Okay, that service resource skill means that is related to our resources. Okay, these resources have this kind of skills. So those information that related in the service resource. This is the junction object for the resources and skills. And the service resources that used to store our user from. Here we have a user only. First we need to create a user and assign the user permissions, or a dispatcher or technician, those are whatever it is. And in this, while creating service resources, it asking what user and type have agent, dispatcher, technician. We can see the demo further slides, and just I will give a high level explanation here. And this user object related to that service resource, I already mentioned we should select the user in this by creating a service resource, right? So that so only the user is related to the service resource. Okay, and next we can go with this service crew. Service crew means that is called a team. Okay, in the service crew by creating service crew, this service crew have one or two teams. One or two person in a team. A simple example means already we all have Wi-Fi or fiber connection with our home, right? While we requested the fiber connection, some two people's come and installing the fiber connection. That is a group. Okay, one person have putting wiring from taking the wire from the area called service channel. I don't know about that. Wiring purpose, and here one person connected the router and one person set up in the connection in the mobile. So like that, they are working as a team, right? So sorry. So this is the teamwork. So for the team work, we are storing like a service crew. In that service crew resources, we are adding a service crew members. So in the service crew members, we are adding a service resources. So this kind of relationship here we have. So next one is shift. Shift means it is related to service territory and service resources. And before coming to that, I can explain service territory. Okay, and the service territories means a geographical area. Okay, called Chennai area, Coimbatore, like that. We have stored records here, and in that area, the operating hours also we have assigned. Called in that service area, we have these operating hours Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. Like that, we are storing the time slots under the operating hours, and those operating hours related to that service territory. Under that service territory, we can add the service territory member. That is a resource. What are all the resources are working in that particular area? That is Chennai or Coimbatore. Chennai have some 50 around 50 to 100 service resources, and Coimbatore have around 50 to 100 service resources. Those service resources we can connect through a service territory member to service territory. This is the process. And the shift means this specific service resources working on the 9 to 5, or some people's working on night shift, that is 10 to morning 5, something like that. So those information we are storing the shift object. Okay. Next, service appointment. And service appointment, that is the main one of the main object that is connected to the work and the service territory. Okay, this area we have this work, so we can book appointment. We can book appointment to the customer. So those information we are storing this service appointment object. And assigned resources means what resource we have assigned to this work. So those information we are storing the assigned resources. Okay, we can go with the solar system example only. So in the solar system, we can have one new requirement called install the new solar system. So the agent can create a work order and book an appointment. Okay. So once they booked, the dispatcher assigned the resource, right? So those information is connected through assigned resources. Here we are connecting the service appointment and service resources. Okay, if it has an crew, means we can add a crew as well. Yeah, this is the overall data model structure in the field service lightning. Okay. Next, we can see how to create the resources and the skills work orders one by one. And today we can see resources, skills, operating hours, and service territory, those things. So first we can go with the service resource. Okay, service resource is a Salesforce field service represent the people, equipment, and the vehicle that perform field service work. Okay. Basically, it is a technician. Okay, properly setting up a service resource ensure that you can efficiently manage and dispatch the right resource to the right jobs. So this is a technician. So I can say some example, like already initially we assumed one solar company, right? In our solar installation company, we have including a service resources. Field technicians means they can repair the solar panel, and some other resources they can install the solar systems. So those resources we are stored in the resource object. We can see it in the Salesforce or how it looks like. Here we can have services, and further I can tell why first we are going with the service resource, because In the object structures, if we are going with the work, we have some objects. These are the related base object is we first we need a resource, right? So that's why we are going through the service resource. Okay. Before the service resource, we need to create users and assign the permissions as per their need, like agent, dispatcher, technician, like that. Here, I will show the demo data, and after that, I will create one sample service resource. Okay. Here we have already around some 40 service resources in this demo. And here we have a resource type, as I already said. In the resource type, we can have an option called technician, dispatcher, crew, what types we are assigning agent, like called. So here we can have look up with the user. So this user is a agent. So here we are creating a service resource called based on the user and resource type. So let me create one. Here you can give a service resource name. You can give my name for now. And here we can choose a user. What user we are assigning to the service resource. Here I am choosing a resource type. It is a technician or dispatcher, queue, agent, like that. For now, I can give as a technician. So here there is capacity based, and if it is enabled, we can assign the work based on the capacity of the resource. So some other fields also we have. For now, we can fill this main record fields, and we should give active. Okay, if the service resource is inactive, then we can't able to assign the work to this resource, right? So we can those identification this field means. One more thing, we can't able to assign the same user with the service resource. It will only can able to assign one user to one service resource. So here it's showing like a service resource of this type already exists. For this user, select a different resource type or edit existing service resource. So we can source some other. We can try with some other users. This also have why we can. Because why this error came means we already have a technician resource type with this user. That's why it's showing that error. So we can't able to assign the same user with the same type because we already have a record, right? So we can't able to create a duplicate one. So that's why it's throwing error. Maybe we can select any other type because this user have a dispatcher and have an technician as well. So we should create a two service resource record. One is for a technician, one is for dispatcher, like that technique. So I can choose mine. Yeah, this is the how we can create the service resource record. And next we can go with skills. Skills mean skills in a Salesforce Field Service Lightning are attributes assigned to service resource that depend their abilities and expertise, right? So properly setting up and assign the skills ensure that the right resource are dispatched to the right jobs, enhancing efficiency and customer satisfaction. Already I said some example like we are storing their skills like we are assigning in the Salesforce means Apex, Salesforce page, like LWC, those skills. If we are going with a cloud-based means service cloud, marketing cloud, like that. Those skills we are storing here in this object. Okay. Let me show, and also after we have created this skill, we have a relationship in the data model called service resource skills. Once we are setting up the skills in the Salesforce, and we can connect our skills to the service resource through service resource skills, right? So we can show that next. And for skills, we already Salesforce have skills in this setup. Once we are enable the field service settings, or if we have a chat, we can have a skills in the setup. And here we can add the skills, whatever skills we need to add, we can add here. So these are the some existing skills. They can add like a building, break fix, and customer service, electrical failures. These are the some skills they have already added. And installation, so many things they have added. If we need to add a new skill, just we can give a name here. So this is the simple one. And once we added the skills here, and we should assign these to our service resource, right? For those, we can go to the service resource that we have created here, and go to the related tab. Yeah, here we have service resource skills. This is the junction object between the service resource and the skills, right? And here we can click assign skills, and here we can able to see whatever skills we have added from the setup here. Okay, and here for now I can add repair, some installation, maintenance, something I have added. So we can choose multiple, and we can save and assign these skills to the later service resources. And here we can add skill level as well. Like for this resource, the repair estimate, they can have 10 8 skill level is 10, like that we can add here. We can able to add a skill level as well. And whatever we can able to store here, we can store. Yeah, here I added 3 skills, right? Those 3 skills are added under the service resource that I have created. So like that we can able to add our skills to the related service resources. You can see existing as well. Yeah. Here they have added these 4 skills to the service resource management, right? And also here they have added their skills. If this service resource have level 1 skill for this, skill level is 1 for the skill. Break fix have only first level, and the field connect have 8th level. Like that they can categories. Yeah, this is about the skills. Next is operating hours. Operating hours in Salesforce FSL define the availability of your service territories, resources, and accounts. Properly setting up operating hours ensure that service appointments are scheduled within the correct time frames and enhancing customer satisfaction. And I will tell some example. And for that, we can already assume that solar company, right? So for the solar company, this means setting up operating hours with different region. So that region is a service territory. Okay. So the technicians ensuring that scheduled to these operating hours. We need to ensure to schedule the correct hours. If I am as a technician, I am working with the time slot of 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. So that information is stored in the operating hours. So we are assigning those right resource to the right timing. So those purpose we are using this operating hour, and we can see how to create operating hours and with the time slots. Here we have operating hours tab. We can simply go with it. Here we have already some sample data, and like they are mentioning San Francisco contact center, something they called here. Some we can open this one, San Francisco operating hours. Okay, here we can simply give a name and some description, like lightning scheduler operating hours for training center in San Francisco. This means that okay, this San Francisco operating hours used for this operating hours training centers. So like that, we can give some our own description as per our needs. And here we can able to select the time zone here. So if we are adding like some service territory from the India, means we can select Indian time here. We can create that. And in the related, we have time slots. So this time slot only it decided which time starting to which time we are working and which day we are working, day of the week, like Monday 8:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. and Saturday 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. And some companies have a week off at in mid of this week, like telecom. It can go. You can assume the telecommunications. If we are our favor is not working, if it is Sunday or Saturday or Sunday, they are coming to our home and fix it, right? So they can take a week off at the Tuesday or Wednesday. But Saturday, Sunday is they can have more services and more installation because customer also uh, have and leave or on Saturday or Sunday only. So they also stay in home at that time. So we have more service and more installation orders on Saturday, Sundays, like some 30 to 50%. So for that we can add a time slot here, whichever times operating hours we are working in this region. So like that we are storing in the time slot object. Let me create operating hours and time first. Yeah, okay, I can give a simple in the description. I will add like this is for our understanding purpose. And here we can choose Indian time zone. Yeah, we can choose Indian Standard Time, Asia. Okay, now I have created the operating hours. Then we should add the time slot for Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So for those, we should create the 5 records. Each day we should create each records. Let me show that. Yeah, here we have a pick list called day of the week. Which day we the time slot we need to create, like it's showing Sunday to Saturday. We can choose Monday and type is normal only and start time. On the which start time we need to give means we already gave 9 to 5, right? So here I am choosing 9 a.m. and at the end time I can choose 5 p.m. Yeah, 5 p.m. and maximum appointments, and at the time slot how many appointments we can give based on the resources, right? So in this time slot have multiple resources like 10 to 15, and here we can give 10 people because at the same time zone we have multiple people, so we can do maximum appointments of 10. If we have 5 people only, we can't able to give 10 because they can conflict, right? From customer booking a same time, we can have a conflict with that other customer's appointment. So that's why here we can set it up the maximum appointments. And if this is the workbook, this you can see like this. So this is enough. Okay, it is something we need to enable it. We can scheduling part we can do tomorrow, so we can see this as well on tomorrow session. For now, I can give it as one. And yeah, it is saved. So here we are already created for one. We need to really create for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? For other four. Just we can clone this record because the times are same only, right? If not same only, we can, while cloning, we can edit that. Here I can just choose Tuesday. That's it. If you want to change different timing, means we can choose here. Before that, we already saw one example, right? Monday to Friday, they have 8:30, around 8:30 something. And Saturday, they have 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we can do different timings for different day of the week. Yeah. Now I have created 5 time slot for the this operating hours. Okay. Here we have Monday to Friday slots. So this is the operating hours. For using this functionality, we can do a separate call. For now, we are seeing a separate object. How we can create that? For linking this thing, we can do next related objects. Next one is service territories. Okay, service territories in Salesforce Field Service Lightning represent the geographical areas that already we saw so many examples like that is areas where our service resource operate, and properly setting up the service territories ensure efficient resource management and dispatching. This Example, um, our solar company have different parts of different city or state like Chennai, Coimbatore. State means Andhra, Tamil Nadu, like that. So different state. So for different state or different city, we are creating a service territory record. And here we are storing that information, technicians overall under the service territory, and what is the operating hours for this territory. Those information we are storing in the service territory record. Let's see how to create service territory. Like same way only, we can have a service territory tab, right? Just we can go with that. First we can see the how existing demo data it have. After that we can create a new one to see how we can create it. Yeah, we can go to San Francisco only. Yeah, here first time will show the entire thing. Yeah, these are all the areas, right? San Francisco, Los Angeles. They can create different service resources. And San Francisco, there is also only this one they are doing for specific. They have a training center, contact center. So like that, they are creating service territories. So we can go to the training center. Okay, this because this one only we are seeing the example for operating cost, right? So that's why I'm opening the training center's service territory. And in the service territory have a operating hours, which time they are working, and it has active or inactive, and it has an address of the service territory. It has some details, some high level details on it. And under that service territory, we can add the service territory members, that is resources. Okay, we can assign this area we have these peoples. So those information we are storing here, the service territory members. So yeah, that's it. In the service territory, we can create a new one. You can call it some. Yeah, here we can choose our certain the operating hours. So if we have an address, we can delete this is not record, and operating hours name only record, and this active only based on is service territory is active or inactive. Those information storing here purpose. Yeah, that's enough to create a service territory. Yeah, it is created. And after in the created tab, we have a service territory number, right? And here we can assign the resources. These are all the service resources that we have created before. This one, these are all the users. Okay, this user, we have created a service user with the type of technician resource type. So we can assign what service resource we need to assign this service territory. We can choose here. Okay, we can choose start date and end date of for that service territory number. So now you can choose a start date and save it. Yeah, that is created, and this is the way we can assign the service resources to the service territory. And the last one is shifts. Yeah, shifts in Salesforce Field Service define the specific working hours of your service resource within operating hours. Properly setting up shift ensures that your service resources are available at the right times, which is crucial for effective service delivery and resource management. Because example, I am a technician. I am working on 9 to 5 shift. Means this technician is working on these 10 shifts. So we can see that their shifts, and based on their availability, we can assign the work to that technician. So this is the basic functionality, and we can store that the shift information under that service record using that operating hours. So this operating hours is related to these objects, right? So that's it. We can see here. Yeah, in the service resource database, we have a related tabs. Under the related tabs, we have a shifts object. Okay, here we can click new. Yeah, here we can select a start date. Yeah. Now here we are adding a shift to the specific service resource. Here we are giving the things, and while choosing that service territory, is territory start time and end time. This will be populated automatically, and this is the way we are writing. Okay, this is not a member of this service territory. So that's why so we can choose. This user only we added there. So I can choose this. No. Previously we gave a different time because it's showing different time zones. Standardly it's showing a PDT time zone, but we are selecting as Indian time zone in the service territory record. Oh, sorry, we have created that in different resource 8. You can know that. Here this is that we have already created, and here we are choosing a different time. That's why throwing it because in the service territory we have 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. IST. That is means GMT plus 5:30, right? So we gave specific matching time. It should not overlapping to the time. That's it. So that is we should make sure of it, and we can choose some existing data as well. Okay, I will open this one. Yeah, you can see a sample here, and here they have choosing service territory as San Francisco, and they are selecting a date like this. So based on the time zone, we should choosing a shift and add in the respective service resource. And any questions about today's session?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
Just I
hi.
have a question on in case of night shift, right? Whether
Yeah.
we'll be creating a shift, or what is the difference between shift and operating hours? Operating hours is going to be the territory related thing. Shift is going to be individual persons, right? Or how
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, operating hours means if some customers have 24 hours in operating only, right? And the 24 hours means a different technician with different shift time, different shifts like night shift, off night, and day shift. So those shift information we are storing under the service resource.
Okay, that shift is also related to operating hours. So if the operator is going to have it 10 to 5 minutes, then shift also for the particular territory it should be in 10 to 5.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, correct. That is not should overlapping because we are choosing at 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. If we are choosing the shift timing with the different timing like 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., that is overlapping our entertainment, our operating hours entertainment. So that is not accepted.
Because shift is a standard object, or is a because I have worked on a roster shift thing, but we are currently what we did was we are adding the time in the service territory. So for each day, we'll have the what start time and end time will be given. So is there any other way to assign a shift for a particular individual service resource apart from service territory? In service territory, we will be having the operating hours is there.
Yeah, that service territory does not record it.
Yeah, in service territory, I'm asking. In service territory, go into the service resource territory, is there, right?
Yeah, correct.
What we are giving is for each day we are having a shift, right? So we are giving a for example 50 ASB, like that we are giving it.
Yeah.
And for the not off, right, we will giving it in the absence. We'll be giving it. For example, if Saturday or Sunday is off, right, day of means, then we'll be giving it in the absence. So there we can have that. We'll have both the day off as well as the other sick leave or anything, right? We're capturing under the absence. So it is the right way, or we can have it a separate shift for each resource.
For shifting means we should have a separate resource for separate shift for each resource, and the service territory is same. This is related to all the resources, right? Because it is a parent one. it has only operating hours. That is means okay. That is it is if as soon as Coimbatore means Coimbatore have operating hours 24 hours or 8 hours like that. So shift means that we should that we can able to create under the resource only. So we should create each shift for each resources.
Okay, every month if shift is changing, then we have to do manually
Yeah,
for each
yeah,
shift.
that is here start time and end time we should give, and I can check if there is any automation way is there or not. I will
For
check and I
example,
will.
Anand is the service resource. I
Yeah,
want to create a shift time is Monday to Friday. Shift A, the time is 10 to 5 o'clock. And Saturday, Sunday, we are having holiday. So in
yeah,
that case, how we'll be giving the shift? Here we will be giving from and to date from the start month to end month. Again, for example, it's July 1st to July 31st, we'll be giving it.
yeah,
How
correct.
it will calculate the day off?
Yeah, that is we are setting in the operating hours, right? In the operating hours, we are. Oh, you are asking about the resource based, right? Am I
Yes,
correct?
yes.
Okay. If a company may have 7 days, but the resource working on only 5 days, like that you are
Mm,
asking, right?
yes.
Okay. Okay,
From
that
start
scenario
and
we will
end date
check.
will be start of month and end of month. But
Yeah,
we are having Saturday, Sunday as an off. So in those days, they should not any customer or any should not support team should not reach out, right? Or we should not assign any task to the particular resource on Saturday, Sunday, Sundays.
yeah, exactly.
So in that case, how can we handle it? Currently, as a solution, what we have done is maybe it may be right or wrong, I don't know. But the thing is, from Monday to Friday, we'll be adding a shift A thing, and for Saturday Sunday, we are adding a certain absent. The absent we are adding it, but it's not the right way. I think so. So, any other options are there?
I am not sure about it. I will check and I will
Yeah,
update on tomorrow's session.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
You
Thank you.
understand the scenario, right?
Yeah, yeah, I understood.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay.
Yes, Pradeep, I have one question related. Suppose the customer came up and he requested for a service, and the dispatcher will create the work order. Okay, and
Okay.
he the service resource will get the work order, and he will go to the field. But in case, like suppose in Tamil Nadu territory, we have only 5 resource available within working days or working shift time available, and
Okay.
sixth customer is coming and he is requesting within the time frame. So will the dispatcher is still able to he will be able to create the work order, or he will schedule for the next day?
A dispatcher can schedule the thing, but I think a dispatcher can't actually create work if we have dispatcher license. Uh, because that is uh, agent only creating and managing creating the and managing the work orders. And the next one, the work order will move to dispatcher. If we have dispatcher license, I think we can't able to create work order. We can see and
Okay.
we can see the work and we can assign the right person to the right skills with the right technicians. So those things only dispatcher can do.
And so like for the every company there are some standard turnaround time, like how much time they will take to resolve the installation or repairing thing. uh,
Okay.
so like while creating work order, we can see that how many resources we do have available, and how many resources are occupied as of now on real time. We
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah. Yes. Those parts I can plan to make tomorrow because the work order is a big process.
Okay.
So we can see the entire process of work order and the scheduling that dispatcher what work they are doing. Those things we can see tomorrow section.
Okay.